It was late. The kind of late where the world feels empty and the darkness feels alive. I sat alone in my room, surrounded by old books, strange ones filled with forgotten knowledge and history no one talks about anymore. I wasn't reading because I wanted to learn anything. I was reading because I couldn't stand being alone with my thoughts. Not with the memory of her, Lenore. Even her name carried weight. The fire beside me was fading, just a few glowing embers left, drawing pale red lines across the hardwood floor. My eyelids grew heavy, my head beginning to nod. And that's when I heard the sound. A soft, deliberate tapping. Tap. At first, I ignored it. Maybe it was nothing. Then it came again. Tap. Tap. A cold shiver crawled up my spine. Someone was at my door. I tried to reason with myself. "It's probably just a late visitor," I whispered. "Someone lost or confused." But the house was quiet, eerily quiet. The curtains swayed gently, though no draft touched my skin. The atmosphere didn't feel normal. Still, I forced myself to stand and walk toward the sound. I opened the door and found nothing. Just an empty hallway drowning in darkness. A strange heaviness settled in my chest. Then, without thinking, I whispered, "Lenore?" The silence seemed to whisper her name back. So faint, I wasn't sure if it was sound or memory. Uneasy, I closed the door. Before I could even turn around, another noise echoed through the room. Not from the door this time, from the window. My pulse quickened. "It's just the wind," I lied to myself. But deep down, I knew better. I walked to the window, my breath unsteady, and pushed it open. Cold air rushed in, and with it, something black and massive burst through the opening. Wings thundered once, twice, then folded neatly as the creature landed atop the marble bust above my door. A raven, large, dark, watching me. Its eyes weren't ordinary. They were sharp, aware, like they didn't just see me. They understood me. Trying to ground myself, I let out a shaky laugh.
"All right, bold entrance. What do I call you?"
The raven studied me. Then, in a voice too clear to be natural, it spoke.
"Nevermore."
Everything inside me froze.
"A talking bird?"
The room suddenly felt smaller, tighter, as if reality were bending around that single word. I swallowed hard, whispering,
"Everything leaves eventually. You'll probably be gone by morning too."
The raven blinked, then repeated,
"Nevermore."
Now it felt like more than a word. It felt like a warning. I pulled a chair forward and sat across from the bird, staring up at it like it held answers. And maybe it did. The longer I watched it, the more memories surfaced. The laughter I missed, the warmth I would never feel again, the way Lenore's absence hollowed everything inside me. Finally, I asked the question I feared most.
"Will I ever see her again?"
The raven's answer cut through the space like a blade.
"Nevermore."
Anger, grief, desperation, they all rushed up at once.
"Get out," I snapped. "Whatever you are, demon, omen, hallucination, leave. Take your shadow with you and go."
The raven didn't flinch, didn't move. It just said a final time, slow and deliberate.
"Nevermore."
And that was all. Now it sits there, motionless, silent, perched above my door like a permanent reminder. Its shadow stretches across the floor, long, cold, and still. And night after night, no matter how many fires burn, how many books I read, or how many times I try to ignore it, that shadow never lifts. And deep down, neither does the truth. Some losses aren't wounds, they're endings. And some goodbyes last forever.